Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Life of Wonders. Welcome back to my channel. As you know, my name is Polo, and I love making videos of dolls, toys, and Disney collectibles. So if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, feel more than welcome to join the Life of Wonders growing family. And that way you will not be missing out on any of my future videos. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing in detail this beautiful Disney Premiere Series limited edition Ariel doll. I've already reviewed Snow White and Cinderella, and along this one here, these are the three favorites from the collection, even though there's also Jasmine, Belle, and Tiana. But I believe, I mean, this series celebrates the year in which each animated classic premiered, but not just the year, I guess the whole decade, you know, in a fashion way. So they centered about that, and it's like if the main character, I mean the princesses themselves, were attending their own movie premiere, which it's a really amazing and creative idea. And yeah, in terms of fashion, it can explore so many details that way. So Snow White centers around the 30s, Cinderella the 50s, and this one, Ariel, around the 80s. Even though it premiered in 1989, I guess it represents like the whole, again, the whole decade, and it has more direct connections to the mid 80s, because then after her, Belle and Jasmine were released, I mean, within 3 years after The Little Mermaid, and so fashions didn't change as much. But anyway, this doll is very, very cool. This is the packaging, the box that we can find with the piece of artwork that is just so amazing. In fact, I love this artwork that they created for this series, not just for Ariel, but every single one, because it's like the um typical fashion sketch silhouette in a way, and it really you know, goes incredibly well with what it's supposed to portray, which is a truly fashion princess doll, in this case. So here we have her just, you know, walking down the red carpet. We can read the year of the premiere, 1989, and then Little Mermaid, it was limited to 4,500 pieces. And then if we move the box like so, we can appreciate the whole artwork of her. She just looks divine, and it's just super, super cool. And then in the other side, it's the very same artwork. And then if I show you the back of the box, we can appreciate this. Well, every single one actually comes with a different window display that you will see in a moment, that is, you know, according to, again, their style within their decades. And this one has like this geometrical frame, and we find a sketch of her right here, and then there's a more abstract sketch in the right up corner over there. And then in the description, I will read it for you. It's a little bit difficult because of the colors, but the Disney Designer Collection is proud to introduce the premiere series inspired by the runaways on red carpets during each theatrical debut. The doll's garments and accessories were carefully designed to combine a moment in fashion history with unmistakable signature icons of beloved Disney heroines. So again, the idea is just super cool, and I think that this is one of the lines that's most creative when it comes to that. So when we open the box, well, I've had her for quite some time, but I didn't want to take her out of the box, although now I do, and I'm super happy to be sharing it with all of you. I will be unboxing like everything really and experiencing the dolls 360, and that way I will be able to share so many more details with you as well. So as we open the box, we can find the door looking absolutely magnificent in this pose. She's just posing for the cameras, and as you can see, here is like the frame I was talking about. This is the one that corresponds to the 80s. And then on the one side here we have an original poster for the film, and then an invitation on the other side, an invitation to the premiere and to replicas of the tickets to attend it. So that's her, super cool. I love her. I love the pose. I love everything about her. But I think I'm going to love her even more when she's out of the box. So now I will show you how she's displayed without the window display, so we can see up close a little bit more of her, and then I will continue with the review from there. Wow, and here we can appreciate a little bit better how she's displayed, and she's just like gorgeous, like all the way around, like 360 of beauty. And I think that this doll might be a little bit underestimated, because in the promotional pictures and just pictures in general, you cannot see or feel as many details as you can, especially for this one. I don't know, I think it's the materials. I don't think it's a very visible that is it actually has embroidery and the different layers that feel so from heavy to very lightweight. I don't know, there is a lot of it on the actual doll, and it's just so beautiful, and the way she's just posing for the cameras is just incredibly cute and adorable. I absolutely love it. And she's looking so 80s. So this is how she's originally displayed inside of her box, and now I will take her carefully out of it, and I will come back to you with all sorts of details. And here we have her in all her glory, and oh boy, this doll is everything. I actually conserved her having this pose that I believe is just like incredible and makes her look so cool, even though of course you can move it around, but she just looks perfect posing for the cameras. She's just so adorable. Anyway, the first thing I noticed when I was taking her out of the box is that the dress itself is not a single piece. There are two pieces, which is something I was not expecting. The top, it's completely separate from the skirt, this super flamboyant ruffle skirt. So both things velcro in the back, and the skirt is actually over the top a little bit. And it gives the impression it's just one piece, but in reality there are two pieces. Now for the top part, we can see that it's clearly a reference to her mermaid shape or form. We have the bra with this satin fabric, and then sequins until we find the skirt. And then we have like these beaded sort of like connection. That's super cool because that makes it a dress as such. And then as we go down, we find this incredibly 80s, super bright and colorful skirt that, again, I think that you really have to see it in person to appreciate that the splashes of paint appear to be like almost like stamped, and then the geometrical designs or the abstract designs are embroidered to it. then the different ruffles are not hemmed at the end, so it gives that rougher short sort of look to it. And then it combines these layers with this other layer that is just like a super cool oil slick colored super soft organza material that is also ruffled, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then the final one. Okay, so the first one is the one that isn't hemmed and it's just like the piece. The second one is the same, and it's sometimes it's a touch. Is it? No, not really. But the final one, it's actually lined, and then it has this cascading that is asymmetrical. It's just in one side. We've seen this for Cinderella, for Merida, for the Ultimate Designer collection, but this is just to the one side like that, forming a little bit of a trail. And it's super beautiful. On the inside is this color of purple, and then as you can appreciate here, it's all rolled up with this piece of sequins that will open the dress from up here, which is very risky, I would say, for a Disney doll. It is just showing the whole silhouette, but super cool that they did it this way. And here you can appreciate her all around. Her face is so cute. The makeup she's wearing, she has a little bit of light blue and purple. She's looking to the side. She has a lot of volume. She has gel on her hair to, to maintain this wavy look. And she just looks superb. And then she has these really cool earrings, dangling earrings that are metallic, and then they have like these round part that moves around, and it's metallic but like pinkish, silvery, purplish color. And then for her lips, they've chosen not sort of like natural pink or muted a little bit. I mean, they're not like striking red or anything like that, but I think it goes pretty well with the whole look. And okay, so just finishing with the outfit, and then I'll continue with her hair and accessories. She's wearing these panties, the fishnets, that again are just a superb contrast, and the fact that it's showing is just so cool. It's very 80s as well. And then she has these heels that are very adorable, with two little ribbons in blue on the front. Then I'll show you from here. This is like how she's again posing. So now we can see that then she has these gloves with the fingers out, which is very Madonna, very Cyndi Lauper at the time. And then around those gloves that are like translucent, she has this bracelet that is actually a chain that is the same chain that she will have for her handbag or her bag. And then she has a fluorescent yellow bracelet on the one side, and then on the other side she has a beaded bracelet. Well, she has the same, is it the same? Yeah, I think it's the same material for the gloves, a beaded bracelet and another piece in like translucent pinkish reddish color. and I'm going to post her again just like this because I love it. And then she has this bag that is just super cool. So it's a shell. It reminds me of one of those Polly Pocket cases that have the shape of a shell right now anyway. So it's actually paint, and I didn't unpaint it because I like it to be just like that for now. And I tried and I actually opened it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do so now. Yeah, so as you can see, it opens, which is a plus. This is so cool. So the chain is linked to one of the sides, and then the opposite side, and then it closes like that. And wow, I mean, the details of this door, and how intricate. Well, and another thing that I forgot was this scrunchie over here that has the same colors that we can find on the raffle, and the same sort of like Osley colors there. And the fact that they use actually a material scrunchie which we hardly see, it's just so cool. I am very much in love with this store. Yeah, my goodness. This Ariel is everything. And so for any Ariel fan who's ever imagined or try to imagine Ariel in real life, probably around her time, this quite possibly the perfect depiction of her. So I hope you've enjoyed this review, and if you have, well, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will be more than happy to get back to all your comments. And for now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.